think I figured out why you've bought Torrie's contract. For a man that only leaves the house on Sundays to play bingo with his mother, it must be very hard to attract a woman. I won Torrie's contract by defeating 2 men in heroic fashion last Sunday. But if you're still insisting that Torrie's contract is yours, there's an easy way to settle this dispute. A match here tonight, me versus you. The winner gets to keep Torrie's contract.
You got to be kidding me. You're not in my league, son. But I'll tell you what I will do. You go backstage and get one of your boyfriends to team up with you, and you can face my current administration in a match later on tonight.
Kane and Cena have been disqualified. Look out from behind. The Basham's taking the opportunity to cheap shot Bryan and Cena. And Cena sent straight through the table. Somebody call an ambulance. Cena may be seriously hurt.
Torrie, what are you doing here?
Listen, I don't have much time. JBL's gonna notice that I'm missing before too long. But I have some good news. I've convinced JBL to put my contract on the line at Vengeance. In an Iron Man match.
That's brilliant.
But there are 2 catches. The first is that I had to agree that it would be a lifetime contract. If JBL wins, I'm his for the rest of my career.
Don't worry, Torrie. That will never happen. What's the second catch?
The superstar who wants to sign the match for Vengeance has to beat Orlando Jordan in a match tonight.
Beat Orlando? No problem. I could take him in my sleep.
Slow down there, Mr. Pushy. What do you mean you'll face Orlando?
Just what I said. Dude, you got a problem with that?
Yes, I do have a problem. I've already defeated you and John the Tablebreaker Cena to win Torrie's contract. This is my battle, and if you think I'm going to step aside and let you take my place in this match against Orlando, then you're very much mistaken.
Right on, that's cool. Tell you what, we'll solve your problem the way I used to solve all my problems back in the day. With a hardcore match.
Sounds good to me, and with a bit of luck, you'll get a nice hospital bed next to your friend Mr. Cena. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Smackdown. I'm Mike McMahon, and back with me this week, former NWA World Champion, Gentleman Jack Ryan.
Thank you, Mike. It's good to be back.
Well, we saw what happened backstage moments ago. Whoever wins this hardcore match will go on to face Orlando Jordan later tonight. And if they can survive all of that, they will then face JBL this Sunday in an Iron Man match, with the winner securing the managerial services of Torrie Wilson for the rest of her career.
And the opponent from Manchester, England, Jason!
It'd be a lot simpler if that cheating scumbag Rob Van Dam would have stepped aside. He's already lost to Jason at Judgment Day. That should have been the end of it. But because he can't accept defeat gracefully, Jason has to wrestle twice here tonight.
Of course, you have to wonder if Jason is at 100% after the attack he suffered at the hands of the Basham brothers last week.
That attack put John Cena in the hospital last week, but my boy's made of tougher stuff. As long as there's breath in his body, he should make light work of Rob Van Dam. The bell has sounded and here we go. Remember, this is a hardcore match. There's no disqualification, no countouts, and no rope breaks. The only way to win is by pinfall or submission. Well, Van Dam asked for this match. He'll soon regret that decision when my boy sends him to the hospital. There's no way Jason can lose this one.
Irish whipping in the corner by Van Dam, and he goes for the shoulder block, but it's well scouted by Jason Ryan. Jason Ryan with the right hand, but Van Dam goes behind and hits him with a backbreaker. And
seems like Van Dam is overwhelming Jason Ryan with offense. He has been firmly in control thus far.
It's still early, Mike. It's only a matter of time before he makes a comeback.
Van Dam sends him into the ropes. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. And a desperation move by Jason Ryan.
This is a hardcore match, Mike. That was perfectly legal.
Jason Ryan thrown to the outside, and Van Dam perched high on the top turnbuckle. What's he got planned? Diving sidekick from the top, all the way to the outside. Incredible athleticism from Rob Van Dam. Jason Ryan finally gets to his feet, taking a moment to regroup, maybe rethinking his strategy. But Van Dam, with an incredible diving senton, takes the Englishman off his feet. I can't see this match lasting much longer. Jason Ryan is taking a vicious beating. I thought you said he beat Van Dam easily.
This isn't fair. Jason is clearly not 100% and Van Dam is only looking good because my boy is still suffering the effects of the assault by the Basham brothers last week.
Well, if that's the case, he should have never accepted this match.
He's a very proud man and he was put on the spot. Van Dam knew he was injured and that's the only reason he had the guts to challenge my boy.
Van Dam with a steel chair, and oh my god!
That's it, I've had enough of this.
Jack Ryan has left his seat, and he attacks Van Dam from behind. I can't believe what I'm seeing. This is no longer a match, it's a 2-on-1 assault. And Van Dam sent face first into the barricade. It must be hard to see your own son being beaten up like that, but there's no justification for this. This does not look good. Jack Ryan is searching under the ring, and that's a steel chair. No, don't do it. This is just disgusting. Van Dam is busted wide open. Jason Ryan with the move that made his father famous, the English leg sweep. And the father-son duo seem to be relishing in physically dissecting Rob Van Dam. And Jack Ryan hits another English leg sweep.
1, 2, 3.
And that's the match. Like it or not, that means Jason Ryan will be taking on Orlando Jordan later tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event. Orlando Jordan, JBL's Chief of Staff, will be going up against Jason Ryan. And if Jason can somehow pull off a victory in this match, he will face JBL this Sunday in an Iron Man match, with the winner getting the managerial services of Torrie Wilson for the rest of her career.
Of course, Jason is going into this match after a fantastic victory over Rob Van Dam earlier tonight. Orlando Jordan is fresh though, which puts Jason at a huge disadvantage.
If he'd won the match on his own, I'd agree with you. The match was made much easier for your son after you left your seat and attacked his opponent.
That was not an attack. I did hit Van Dam, but I was only defending myself. What was I supposed to do?
How were you defending yourself? You attacked him from behind. The only reason you went for Van Dam was because he was beating the snot out of your son, and I'm still in disbelief. It isn't that surprising knowing the type of guy you are, but I just never saw it coming.
Bet you didn't see this coming either, did you, Mike?
See what? What didn't I see coming?
This. Mike, I think Mike has passed out, ladies and gentlemen. It's okay though, I can do this job on my own. And here he comes, the greatest wrestler of all time, Jason Ryan. This man is undefeated on pay-per-view. Just think of all the legends in this sport. How many of them can say that they are undefeated on pay-per-view? But that's just how good my son is. And when he beats Orlando Jordan in a few moments, he'll go on to the pay-per-view this Sunday, defeat JBL, win the contract, and continue his unprecedented, undefeated pay-per-view record. I've been looking forward to this, because after weeks of hard work, after weeks of being screwed over, my son is finally going to get a fair opportunity. Hold up, who's that? That's Rob Van Dam. He shouldn't be out here. Jason, son, turn around, Jason. Get out of there, son. Get out of there. Oh, for God's sake, it's costing a bloody match now. This is disgusting.
Here's your winner, Orlando Jordan.
I've had it up to him with his company. My son has been screwed out of this match by that ponytail fuck. And Vince McMahon, if you're watching this, you can suck my... Because once again, my boy has been fucking screwed.